pardon?
So, why don't you tell me about this episode you've had for the past few months?
Well, I wouldn't call it an episode. I mean, it lasted for 3 whole months. I woke up one day, a weekday. Everything was fine until I realized that no one was around. I was the only person. Everyone else had disappeared.
Uh-huh. Well, why don't you tell me what you did? How you found out, for example.
Well, I woke up and I thought it was strange that my boyfriend just left the boiling water in a pot on the stove. I didn't really think too much about it. I called my boyfriend, but he didn't pick up and the signal dropped. Later, I turned on the TV and there was nothing.
Nothing? What do you mean nothing?
No signal. It was static. And later, I even tried turning on the radio and there was nothing.
Like static, everywhere.
Yeah. So I decided to go to my friend's house after, and when she didn't pick up the phone, and I went outside and walked over, and it was the weirdest thing. It was quiet, like strangely quiet. No cars were driving and no buses were moving. My friend's apartment was empty. It was quiet. There was no trace of her. It was like she vanished. Her shower was on, full blast. I really started freaking out.
Did you at all think that it was just a dream?
No, because I would sleep and dream too.
How long did it last?
I lost track of the days. Like 3 months?
What did you do for that long?
Well, I tried to find people, but I gave up after about a week. I couldn't think of any way to find people after that. I started eating whenever I wanted, doing whatever I wanted to do, living where I could get into. No one was around. I began to take clothes from malls, but soon realized that there was no need. No one would see me in the clothes I took.
Were you lonely?
Well, sure, at first. But I realized later, like a month in, that I had complete freedom. I did miss my friends and my family a bit, but I didn't have to worry about anything, so it was hard to miss people and civilization. I could pretty much do anything and not worry about it. I didn't have to work. I did things I would never do if people were around.
So you never thought for a second that you were going crazy?
Well, sure. But then I realized that what I was experiencing was amazing. Imagine not having a care in the world at all. Not having to care or feel a certain way about certain things, about anyone or anything except yourself.
Did you have any of these feelings before this episode?
No, actually. I genuinely liked people and cared about things. I was really active in the community. But when you don't think anyone else exists in the world, something really changes.
There are always options. Drinking and driving.
What do you do with yourself now, after you woke up?
Nothing, really. I just woke up one day and people were back, like nothing had happened, and they call me crazy.
And when people tell you that you were imagining this, and that people were around the whole time, and these sorts of things, what do you think?
I don't know what to think. I mean, I'm an intelligent person. I've done things with my life. I have an education. I work. And I've been around the world. And people call me crazy because I believe I was alone in the world.
Yes, and that you enjoyed it.
Well, yes.
Yes.
But I care about people now. So what if I didn't miss people or care about the world? I thought everyone was dead. People walk around the world now and don't care. They could care less about people in the world.
This is true, but you were delusional for 3 months.
Yes, but I don't think I'm crazy. I think this happens to people all the time.